Hello, YouTube people. Well, this is almost pretty much the end of what I'm going to be pulling out to seed in for our plant sale. I've already run through the squash. I think I still need to grab out a few herbs. Not many though, because the only thing I'm really going to start herb-wise is a bit of parsley, some lemongrass, and basil. Other than that, I don't really do a lot of herbs. I do need to pull out some nasturtium still and zinnias, but I've already got marigolds ready to go. So this is what I call my miscellaneous, and that would be in that particular storage container I put in celery, corn, okra. I have wheat or different grains, things like that, asparagus, strawberries, things like that. So this is what I grabbed out of there to plant, and I will grow some of this and then it'll be for sale as well. And so the first thing is this mini pink corn. Now, I have no idea what kind of corn it is. I'm gonna start it, we'll find out. Then I have blue jade dwarf sweet corn. And so those are really cool. They are really short corn, so I grow these in a wading pool basically. And then we have Martian Jewels sweet corn, and I like the red husk on it. I think that's really neat. Let's see, moving along. I have another dwarf variety of corn, and between this package and what I've saved, we're going to do some Orchard Baby dwarf corn. And then this corn was developed he's a Pacific Northwest grower, Art Varel, and it's selected for cool soil germination and early harvest. And the stalks only get 3 to 4 feet tall. So, I would say that's pretty much a dwarf variety. So we're going to start that. And then, again, these plants only get 45 feet tall, 3 to 4 stalks per plant, and up to 40 ears per plant. 40 ears of corn. Harvest ears 5 days after silks appear. You can eat them raw, steamed, in soup, or in stir fry, or you can dry these and they will make popcorn. And that's Chire's baby corn. And then in my quest for finding that dwarf blue sweet corn, I run across this, and this is Dakota black popcorn, and it's a white popcorn, but the ears are black. And the thing with that is this company, Uprising Organics, they're in Northwest Washington, up in the Bellingham area. If they are able to grow popcorn up there and get it to fruition, I can grow it down here, because we actually have a bit of a warmer climate down here than what they do. We're same growing zone 8B, but our growing season, our temperatures down here are a little warmer than what they have up there. So they're growing this popcorn up there, we're going to be growing it down here. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited for popcorn. And then moving right along, something else that I try to grow every year, and I do okay with it. I do a lot better with it inside of our greenhouse, of course. Pardon me. And so I will be planting this in the greenhouse. I might put a couple of the dwarf plants out in the raised bed. I don't know yet. But I'm going to try this variety of okra, and again with this variety of okra. So there's those two. And then I have this specialty variety called Canali Bernova, and this one grows 3 to 5 foot tall. And so I'm going to try that one. And then I have Dwarf Lee okra, and I don't have much information on that right now. And then I have mini packs of Jing orange, and Jing orange is my standby to grow here. It does really well for me in the greenhouse. So I'll be definitely starting some Jing orange. And I need to find my Okinawa pink. I have seeds for that and I don't know where they are. So, well, something to do. I need to find those. And then last but never ever least, we have celery. I have pink plume celery. And then I also have Chinese pink celery. And they do look different, and I have grown both varieties. They are different. This is pink pretty much through and through. This is more striped pink. So that's the difference with those. And then we have Chinese white celery, giant red celery, and then I'm not exactly sure how to say that, Delny or I don't know. But this celery, and this is a French variety, and it says it's only 85 days. It's a reliable French variety, and the reason why I wanted to grow this is because French varieties do very well here in Southwest Washington, mainly because we're on the same parallel that they are in France. So French varieties, I never turn those down because I know that they will grow quite well here. And that's one of the reasons why Washington wines rival French wines. That's why we have such good wines here in Washington State. So anyway, that is my miscellaneous that I'll be starting. And I'm doing all of this right now because we will be starting seeds this week. I'm getting a couple of baby geese, not this weekend, but the following weekend, and I need to have planting done by the time they get here because we need the shed so we can put them in there at night until they get big enough to go out with the others. And yes, we have named them already. Yes, we have. Everybody knows that I have the Big Bang Theory flock of geese. We have the oddball Georgie. Georgie was our first one. We'd actually had Georgie and Gracie Goose didn't make it. She died not even a week after we got her. It was really sad. And then Georgie was lonely, so we had to get him 2 friends, and that meant we got Leonard and Sheldon. Well, we have 3 males. That wasn't really, conducive. So we got 2 females, and those were Penny and Amy Farrah Fowler, and now we're getting Howard and Bernadette. And so I think our flock of geese will be complete after Howard and Bernadette come. Huh, Bob?
What?
He's not paying any attention. I said after we get Howard and Bernadette, I think our flock of geese will be complete. Yeah. So, yep, that's what's going on the farm. Make sure to like, and if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and leave me a comment. I like to chat with you guys. Later.